Welcome back. If you're new here, this channel is dedicated to practical, no nonsense health guidance for adults over 60. We don't do fear mongering, we do real information you can actually use. Today, we're tackling something that affects nearly half of all adults over the age of 60: heavy, tired, aching legs caused by poor venous circulation and varicose veins. That's the medical way of saying your blood isn't flowing back up from your legs to your heart as efficiently as it used to. Gravity is winning, and the valves inside your veins, tiny one-way doors that are supposed to keep blood moving upward, have weakened over the decades. The result? Blood pools in your lower legs, pressure builds, veins stretch and bulge, and by nighttime, your legs feel like they belong to someone 30 years older than you actually are. Here's why this matters beyond just discomfort. Chronic venous insufficiency, that pooling problem, can lead to skin changes, swelling that doesn't go down, restless sleep, and in serious cases, ulcers on the lower legs that are notoriously difficult to heal. The earlier you support your circulation, the more you protect yourself from those complications down the road. The routine I'm going to walk you through today requires no gym, no special equipment, and no athletic ability. You can do it sitting on the edge of your bed or lying down with a pillow under your knees. 5 minutes, every night. And the cumulative effect over days and weeks is genuinely remarkable. Let me break it down for you step by step. First, let's make sure you understand what's actually happening inside your legs when that heaviness hits. Your heart pumps blood downward through arteries with tremendous force. Getting blood down to your toes is easy. Gravity helps. But getting that blood back up? That's the challenge. Your veins rely on three things to push blood upward against gravity: the squeezing action of your calf muscles when you walk, those tiny internal valves I mentioned, and the pressure changes in your chest when you breathe. When you're younger, this system works beautifully. But after 6 decades of use, those valves start to wear out. They don't close completely anymore. Blood slips backward between heartbeats, pooling in the lowest parts of your legs. Throughout the day, this pooling accumulates. Fluid leaks from overstressed veins into surrounding tissue. By evening, your ankles might be puffy, your calves might feel tight, and the overall sensation is one of dragging heaviness. Varicose veins are the visible evidence of this process. Those ropey, twisted vessels near the surface are veins whose valves have failed entirely. They're stretched beyond their capacity, overfilled with stagnant blood. Now here's the encouraging part. You can't reverse valve damage that's already happened, but you absolutely can improve the flow of blood through your legs, reduce that nightly pooling, and relieve the heaviness significantly. Your calf muscles are often called your second heart because when they contract, they physically squeeze blood upward through your veins. The routine we're about to cover activates that pump mechanism gently and deliberately. Before we get into the movements, let's set you up for success. Choose a consistent time. Right before bed works best because that's when heaviness peaks, and because improving circulation before sleep means less restless tossing, fewer leg cramps at 2 in the morning, and better overall rest. Find your position. You can do this routine 2 ways. Option 1, lying on your back in bed with a firm pillow or folded blanket under your knees. Option 2, sitting on the edge of your bed or a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. If your balance is good and you'd like to stand for portions of it, that works too. Just keep a chair back within arm's reach. Wear loose clothing, nothing tight around your waist or thighs. You want blood to flow freely. And one more thing. If your legs are significantly swollen, if you notice any redness or warmth in one leg that isn't in the other, or if you have open sores on your lower legs, please see your doctor before starting any new routine. Those can be signs of something that needs medical attention first. All right, ready? Let's go through the 5 movements. Movement 1, ankle pumps. This is the foundation of everything we're doing tonight. Lying on your back or sitting with legs extended, point your toes away from you like you're pressing a gas pedal, then pull them back toward your shins as far as comfortable. Slow and deliberate. 2 full seconds pointing down, 2 full seconds flexing up. You should feel your calf muscles tightening each time you pull your toes back. Do this 20 times, both feet together or alternating, whichever feels more natural. What's happening inside? Every single flex activates your calf pump. Blood that's been sitting stagnant in your lower veins gets physically pushed upward toward your heart. 20 repetitions moves a surprising volume of blood. You might actually feel the heaviness start to lift partway through. Many seniors tell me this single movement alone, done consistently every night, reduced their nighttime leg discomfort by half within 2 weeks. That's not magic. That's anatomy working the way it's designed to. Movement 2. Seated heel raises. Keep your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Press through the balls of your feet and lift both heels off the ground as high as they'll go. Hold for 1 second at the top. Lower slowly. Repeat 15 times. This targets the deeper calf muscles, the soleus specifically, which wraps around the larger veins in your lower leg like a compression sleeve. When it contracts, it provides an even more powerful squeeze than ankle pumps alone. If you're doing this standing and holding a chair, you'll get an even stronger contraction. But seated works wonderfully. Don't rush it. The slow lowering phase is just as important as the lifting phase because it creates a rhythmic pumping action. Squeeze, release, that mimics walking without requiring you to go anywhere. Think of it like manually restarting a pump that's been sitting idle all evening. Movement 3. This one feels genuinely good, especially on those nights when the aching is intense. Lie on your back, lift both legs up, knees slightly bent, so your thighs are roughly vertical, or as close to vertical as your flexibility allows. If that's too much, prop your legs up on a stack of pillows or against your headboard at a 45-degree angle. Any elevation above your heart helps. Now, in this elevated position, do a slow bicycling motion. Small circles, gentle, like you're pedaling through honey. 10 rotations forward, 10 rotations backward. The elevation alone uses gravity in your favor for the first time all day. Blood drains passively from your legs back toward your torso. Adding the cycling motion ensures your muscles engage, opening and closing those veins rhythmically while gravity assists the flow. If you're over 60 and caring for an elderly loved one, this information could genuinely improve their quality of life. Nighttime leg heaviness is one of those things people suffer with silently because they assume it's just part of aging. It doesn't have to be. Share this video with someone who complains about their legs at night. It might be exactly what they need to hear. Movement 4 combines a gentle hip and leg stretch with intentional breathing, and both matter for circulation. Lying on your back, cross your right ankle over your left knee, creating a figure 4 shape. If you can, gently pull your left thigh toward your chest until you feel a stretch in your right hip and outer thigh. Hold here. Now breathe. Deep, slow inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Your belly should rise. Exhale slowly through pursed lips for 6 counts. Repeat 5 breaths, then switch legs. Why breathing matters: that deep diaphragmatic breath creates pressure changes in your abdomen and chest that physically suck blood upward from your legs. Medical professionals call this the respiratory pump, and it's one of the most underutilized circulatory tools available to you. Every deep breath literally assists venous return. The stretch component opens up the hip and groin area where major veins pass from your legs into your pelvis. Tight hip muscles can compress these vessels, creating a bottleneck. Releasing that tension improves throughput. 5 breaths per side, 30 seconds total. Enormous impact. Movement 5, a 1-minute self-massage. Sit up, bend one knee, and rest that foot on the bed or chair. Using both hands, wrap your fingers around your calf muscle. Starting at the ankle, squeeze gently and slide your hands upward toward your knee. Firm but not painful. Always upward, never rubbing downward. You're manually pushing fluid in the direction it needs to travel. 5 long strokes per leg. Spend a little extra time on any areas that feel particularly tight or knotted. You can use a basic unscented lotion if your skin feels dry. This also gives you an opportunity to check your skin for changes, which is important when you have varicose veins. Look for any new darkening of the skin around your ankles, any areas that feel unusually warm, any hardened spots along a vein. These warrant a conversation with your doctor. The massage itself manually displaces pooled fluid, stimulates the walls of your veins, and provides immediate relief from that congested, heavy feeling. Many people notice their legs feel noticeably lighter within seconds of finishing. So let's recap the full routine. 5 movements, 5 minutes total. Ankle pumps, 20 repetitions, activating your calf pump. 40 seconds. Seated heel raises, 15 repetitions, engaging your deep calf muscles. 45 seconds. Elevated leg cycling, 20 rotations total, using gravity and movement together. 60 seconds. Figure 4, stretch with deep breathing, 5 breaths per side, engaging your respiratory pump. 60 seconds. Upward calf massage, 5 strokes per leg, manually clearing stagnant fluid. 60 seconds, that's your 5 minutes. Do it tonight, do it tomorrow night, do it every single night for 2 weeks, and then honestly assess how your legs feel compared to right now. The consistency is what produces results. 1 night helps, 14 consecutive nights transforms. Beyond the nighttime routine, a few daytime habits compound those benefits significantly. Move every 30 minutes. If you're sitting for long periods, watching television, reading, working at a desk, set a gentle timer. Stand up, walk to the kitchen and back. Even marching in place for 60 seconds reactivates your calf pump and prevents blood from settling. Hydration matters more than people realize. Dehydrated blood is thicker, moves more sluggishly through narrowed veins. Keep water accessible throughout the day. Room temperature is easier to drink in quantity than ice cold. Consider compression stockings, not the old-fashioned surgical ones your grandmother wore. Modern graduated compression socks look like regular dress socks or athletic socks, but provide gentle pressure, tightest at the ankle, gradually loosening toward the knee, that physically supports your vein walls and prevents blood from pooling. Ask your pharmacist for 15 to 20 millimeters of mercury compression. That's the sweet spot for daily wear comfort. Watch your salt intake. Excess sodium causes your body to retain fluid, and that extra fluid gravitates straight to your lower legs, worsening the heaviness and swelling. Season with herbs, lemon, garlic, pepper. Your legs will thank you within days, and elevate when you can. Reading? Put your feet up on an ottoman. Watching the evening news? Recline with a pillow under your calves. Even 6 inches of elevation above hip level makes a measurable difference in venous drainage. Let me be straightforward about when this routine isn't enough and professional help is needed. If one leg suddenly swells much more than the other, especially with redness, warmth, or pain deep in the calf, that could indicate a blood clot. Don't massage it, don't wait. Contact your doctor immediately or go to urgent care. If skin near your ankles turns brown or develops a leathery texture, that's a sign of long-standing venous insufficiency that may need medical intervention. If you develop an open wound on your lower leg that isn't healing after 2 weeks, see your doctor. Venous ulcers require specialized wound care. And if your varicose veins are causing significant daily pain that interferes with your activities, modern treatments are minimally invasive, often done in an office with local numbing and no hospital stay. Procedures have advanced dramatically in the last decade. Don't assume you'd need surgery. Ask your doctor what's available now. Here's what I want you to take away from today. Heavy legs at night aren't something you have to live with. They're not an inevitable sentence that comes with aging. They're a signal, and a signal you can respond to effectively with consistent, gentle, intentional movement. 5 minutes before bed. That's all. You brush your teeth every night without thinking about it. This routine can become just as automatic, and the payoff in comfort, sleep quality, and long-term vein health is substantial. Your legs carried you through 60, 70, 80 years of living, through raising families, through careers, through thousands of ordinary days that added up to an extraordinary life. They deserve 5 minutes of care each evening. Give them that. Starting tonight, not tomorrow, tonight. And if you wake up tomorrow with legs that feel even slightly lighter, slightly less stiff, slightly more willing to carry you into another good day, then you'll know this works, and you'll do it again. If this video helped you, tap that subscribe button so you don't miss our next one. We cover practical health routines for adults over 60 every single week. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Share this with someone you love whose legs bother them at night. Text them the link. They might not search for this themselves, but they'll be grateful you thought of them. And drop a comment below. Tell me, do your legs feel heavier at night? Have you tried any routines that helped? I read every comment, and your experiences help this entire community. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.